Here are 7 tips that you can count on and apply on any market when it comes to new construction. Number 1, hire a buyer's agent that is knowledgeable about new home sales. Did you know that it costs you nothing to hire a buyer's agent to represent you in a new home sales transaction? If it doesn't cost you any money, why wouldn't you get representation by a professional that is super knowledgeable about new home sales and have experience helping other buyers like yourself get into one? Wouldn't you want to have a professional real estate agent by your side through the entire process? And if you have questions, they'll be accessible to answer them. There's a myth that as a buyer, you may be getting a better deal if you're not working with a buyer's agent, but that is not true at all. The truth is, the commission that the buyer's agent receives from this transaction is set aside from the builder. It is not factored into the purchase price of the home. Hiring a buyer's agent has huge benefits, you guys. Some of the benefits, for starters, the buyer's agent knows all the right questions to ask the builder in order to negotiate a better deal for you as the buyer. I actually made a video about tips in choosing and hiring the right real estate agent, so make sure you check out that video. The card is right here. Number 2, builders' incentives. Builders may be promoting their incentives online or at their sales office, so make sure you ask, what are the builders' incentives? Are they offering to cover a portion or the entire closing cost, which is approximately 3% of your purchase price? Are they offering interest rate buy-downs to help you with your monthly payment, since in the last 6 months the interest rates have gone up significantly? I just got an escrow open for one of my new home buyers, and I was able to negotiate 6% towards closing costs as well as interest rate buy-down. That's a huge savings. Imagine 6% that would have come out of your pocket that the builders are able to compensate for you in order to make that transaction as more affordable for you as far as the monthly payments. If the builders are offering these incentives, don't you want to take advantage of them? Depending on the builder, these builder incentives may be contingent in using one of their partnered lender. So make sure your realtor asks that question with the builder to see if there's any contingencies or requirements that are needed to take advantage of all of their builder incentives. I've also experienced builders offering flooring upgrades, appliance packages, and window coverings as part of their builder's incentives. Flooring upgrades range anywhere from about $20,000 to $45,000, and builders are offering these floor upgrades so that instead of the carpet that may be a standard or maybe a standard tile, you're able to upgrade your flooring into a more enhanced, upgraded tile or wood based on your preference. Appliance package that I have seen include new stainless steel appliances that include washer, dryer, and fridge, and that's usually an average about $5,000 in value. Window coverings such as blinds and shutters have also been offered to my clients that are interested in purchasing a new home recently. As we get closer to the end of the year, more and more builders are offering these builder incentives in order to close all of their inventory homes. Number 3, lender incentives. If you choose to work with a builder's preferred lender, there may be additional incentives that you could ask for that is on top of the 6% that you already have received from the builder. Last summer, when it was a seller's market, the builder would only offer 2% towards closing, and the lender would only offer 1% towards closing, which equaled 3% total towards the closing costs. Now, in the shifted market, things have changed. With the demand that has slowed down significantly, builders and lenders are both offering huge incentives in order to close out their inventory homes. You'd be surprised to see what lenders could offer in addition to that 6%. In today's shifted market, ask your realtor to ask. It just never hurts to ask, and you never know what the lenders would also be able to offer on top of the builder's incentives. By the way, if we haven't met yet, konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist, helping you find your new home. No matter where you are buying in the United States or internationally, I could assist you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and engage with me. Let's keep going. Number 4, cash incentives. What if you're purchasing in cash? Is there a difference between cash purchase versus financing? Absolutely. Cash is always golden. So you'll want to make sure your realtor asks what cash incentives are offered. Paying cash has a lot of advantages, including the fact that you could waive the appraisal and also minimize the timeline when it comes to closing. If you really wanted to close quickly in less than 2 weeks with a cash purchase, it's possible. Number 5, design credits. Ask your agents about design credits. What are design credits? Well, let me share with you that every builder, for any new home purchase, there's always a base price, a lot premium, structural upgrades, and then design upgrades. Now in the design upgrades, that's where you could ask for design credits. What if the builder is able to offer you a design credit of anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000? That would cover a lot of things, right? Depending on what you're looking for. It may cover your flooring upgrade, it may cover your upgrade in the cabinets, maybe your upgrades in hardware or your staircase. There's so much options when you have these design credits to apply towards your home. Now, where are you planning to buy this year? Comment below which state you're watching this from. I would love to know. Now let's keep going. Number 6, lot premium. As I mentioned earlier, the total price of the home includes not only the base price, but the lot premium, structural upgrades, and design upgrades. So when it comes to lot premium, that's also another line item that your realtors could ask if there's any negotiation on the price. Why not ask the builders if they're able to negotiate a lower lot premium? Now, lot premium ranges from communities to communities, so I could share with you what I have experienced. I've seen communities that have 0 lot premium all the way to about 15 or 20,000 lot premium. I've also experienced luxury communities where the lot premiums would start at 50,000 and go all the way to 250,000. Funny story, I actually went to tour a model home in one of the luxurious communities here, and when I took my buyers there and we absolutely loved their floor plan and we were discussing pricing, when I had asked them about the lot premium was actually 250,000 and I almost fell off my chair. And the reason why the lot premium was that expensive was because it was the best lot in the community. It was definitely oversized, elevated, and with views. Comment below if you would pay $250,000 for that particular lot. In my opinion, every line item on your purchase agreement is negotiable. So make sure your realtors ask if any of those line items are negotiable with the builders. And saving the best for last, number 7, spec homes. First, let me define what a spec home is. Spec home stands for speculation homes that builders would build based on the speculation that this particular home with all of their design and upgrades will sell easily. In my opinion, spec homes are fantastic because the builder has added a lot of their upgrades that are most popular based on each community. So maybe it is an upgrade such as a next-gen suite, or maybe it is an upgrade like an additional bedroom for some of these floor plans. The builders will know exactly what floor plans are most popular and what upgrades have been the most popular within each community. These spec homes are ready to be moved in, which means you don't have to waste any time for any of the building process. Spec homes are like model homes, but the biggest difference, in my opinion, is that model homes on average would have anywhere from 30% and up on all of the upgrades, including structural and design and electrical. Spec homes, in comparison, spec homes usually have upgrades in the amount of 15 to 20%. Another big difference between a spec home and a model home is that a spec home is move-in ready, you could purchase it right now, and you could get the keys right away, versus a model home is used to showcase the community. So the model homes won't be released for purchase until the very, very end of the closeout of that particular community. I personally love selling spec homes because I think you have the best of both worlds. You have an almost model home-like home with all the popular upgrades, and again, you have a professional builder's interior design team that have helped you design the home. So when you look at the different tile finishes and the different kind of upgrades that they've chosen, obviously those are all the best and the trending upgrades that you could see. So, just moving into a home, you don't really have to think outside of the box to see what kind of upgrades you'll have to do or do a lot of research or even hire an interior designer, because the spec home already has been designed by the builder's interior design team. There is a lot of room to negotiate with the builders on these spec homes because, again, the questions that your realtors may ask the builder is there a closeout sale of a community, or maybe it's towards the end of the year and they have certain quotas to meet, and maybe they'll just want to sell that spec home, their inventory home, as quickly as possible. So definitely more room to negotiate when it comes to spec homes. Yesterday, I was touring some new home communities with a buyer, and in speaking with the new home sales consultant, they are very motivated to sell some of their spec homes and their inventory homes that are currently on the market by the end of the year. So when I asked him what kind of incentives are they offering, I was really shocked to hear that they are offering incentives up to $125,000 off the market price in order to get these homes closed by the end of this year. What do you guys think about spec homes? Comment below. Is that something for you? Let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear more about what your thoughts are on spec homes after hearing what the spec homes are. For tips on buying new construction, make sure you check out my playlist. I really appreciate you watching my videos. I hope they're very educational and useful for you, especially if you're relocating to a new state. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.